Good morning, everybody. It's Amy from Soul Speak Quilty Studio. I'm so happy that we're here today. It's a little bit dreary outside, kind of steamy because, it's humid, but it's kind of, what happens in the summer in the Midwest. So you never know what you're going to get. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. So we're going to talk about a little bit about Tilda and what we carry. And then I am going to do a little bit of a medium dive, not a deep dive, into some supplies for English paper piecing, also known as EPP. We're going to be doing some classes this fall. So I have a brand new product that is handmade by somebody right here in Michigan, and they're amazing. So I wanted to show you those. And then I just wanted to kind of show you what supplies I use for English paper piecing and fun things to make, good things to have on hand if you are an English paper piecer. So we're going to talk about that. And then these lap stands that I just got in like a month ago, they're great for handwork. So if you do applique or English paper piecing, this is a great little thing to have, just to give you like a ready-made, like a laptop, you put the little, what are they called? They're called lap desks.
Right.
I had to think about it. So they're called lap desks. So if you have a lap desk, this is kind of the same thing, only for if you're doing handwork. It also helps us not hunch over our work and makes us sit up straighter, which helps us with our hands and our joints and all that good stuff. So, good morning, Pat. Anyway, so I'm going to have Mark go on over. We moved the Tilda from the back side of one area and then gave it a whole. We have the new Tilda spring and summer. And then next week we'll be getting the fall and winter, which is the kind of the warm. So I'll have Mark hold up the, maybe he's not camera ready today. We'll have Mark maybe hold up, but so in the fat quarter bundles there is kind of an orangey one. So that is autumn, which is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the winter is the red. And those will be in next week sometime, and we'll be adding them into, so all of my solids, all of the creating memories, all of the rest of the, I'm back. So all of the past, so we still have a tiny, tiny bit um, of hibernation, and then we have some of the Jubilee in there, and then we have the new creating memories. I just got in some of the chambrays, which are fantastic. And so we'll have more of the chambrays, and then I'll have the medium dots. I ordered the whole line of medium dots. Those are good for so many things, like tilde, non-tilde, fabulous. So we're going to have all those in stock, and then I need to reorder some of the basics because we've been going through them. So the one little kit that we're cutting that we'll have available, I'd say Friday, is the kit made out of the summer, and it's the little sailboats, and it uses the buttons, and we have the buttons in stock. Can I go like that? That's better. So the little sailboats, this is the pillow. So the kit will include the front, everything to make the front of the pillow and have a back for it. And then here are the colors that are in it. So you have this ginger chambray, which is beautiful. And then here are the three blues that are part of it. You have this woven stripe, and then the two different other blues that are in your cute little pillow. So those we'll have online on Friday, and we'll also have the swimmers online. So I'll do a separate video about the swimmers because we're going to do several different colorways. So you'll have choices, and then you'll have a choice on whether to make her a table runner or a pillow, or if you wanted to make a bunch of them, they have the free pattern on tildasworld.com that will give you the details on that. So that is my Tilda. So English paper piecing is fairly new to me. I took my first class with Tula at a retreat in Denver, which I try and go to every year because it's a great little retreat. They have amazing teachers. It's put on by Pink Door Fabrics, and it's good for even as a shop owner to be able to go to a different arena and learn different things. We're always learning and growing, hopefully, as not only as humans but as quilters and piecers. So we'll get to the lap desk in a second. So I kind of wanted to show you a couple of English paper piecing is hand piecing. They call it slow stitching, which is super important because not very many English paper piecing projects are fast. If you do a table runner, it's fairly fast, but like we usually do something that is kind of a year-long project, and most of us don't get them done in a year. We take a little longer, but if you're English paper piecing, it is a great thing to do to take with you because you can have a small amount of supplies, and if you prep things ahead of time, you can sew while you're on an airplane, in a car, at the kids' soccer game, all sorts of places that you can get some really fantastic things done. So here are some of my favorite things. So I think super essential. I glue based. You can hand based, but I'd rather save my hands for the actual stitching and not the basting. So something I cannot live without is the Sew Line glue pen. And I'll show you mine. Let me grab it out of my little bag. So it looks like a pen, and then it's just like a glue stick, but it's a smaller glue stick so that I'm not making not like the kids, the craft glue. It's a nice small tip so that when you're gluing, you're not gluing the whole piece of paper. So, and then you'll need a few extra glue sticks. So I always have a few extra glue sticks and my glue pen in my bag. The two kind of needles that I have found that I love are this Tulip Big Eye needle, which we have in stock. And then my new favorite that I've been using quite a bit of is this Bowen needle, and it's a number 10 straw. It's a milliner's, and I've been finding that has been really successful for me. I'm going to put that one back in because I don't know where it goes. Some of us use what they call thread gloss or beeswax to condition our thread so it doesn't get tangled and all that good stuff. So we have some Thread Magic from who's this from? This is, oh my gosh, why can't I see? Oh, Taylor. Sorry. So we're carrying that. Sometime soon, I hope, because my sister-in-law is venturing into having some bees. So I'm hoping to have some beeswax that are actually from our hives that we can have available for you as well. So thread gloss, super important. On the maybe semi-important, depending on, your eyeballs. I always have a threader. with me. And this is the threader that I carry with me all the time. And it's with all of those needles this works with. It's the purple one. I love it. The other thing that we're going to use when we are doing English paper piecing is I like something to hold my pieces together. And the Sew Tights have been working fantastic for me. I love them. And she now has this hand mix. So this is specifically for hand piecers. So the magnet is not quite as strong. So when you're trying to separate them, you're not trying to, you don't have to get your foot on it and get it, get it away from your paper pieces. I love that. This is, oh, there it is. This is from Sue Daily. It's this little piece of wood, and in here, right there, is where you can stick your glue stick, and then they have a little like a thread rod that goes in this little hole right there, right there. I'll show you the back so you can see what it looks like. So if I'm stationary somewhere, if I'm sitting next to the couch or something like that, and I'm working on something, or if I'm at the table, maybe getting some pieces ready to go with me, I always use my stand, because then my glue stick, I don't have to figure out where it is and uncap it and recap it. I can just have it sitting there ready to go for me to glue things together. Okay, so the bags that I love, so there are 3 bags that I've been using quite consistently for keeping my paper piecing organized. The first one is for all my bits and bobs, and it is a little bag from Anila Hoy called the Make and Go Pouch. I usually do this as a class several times a year. I mean, this would be great for makeup, for school supplies, for art supplies. I love this little bag. So it does have in the center a like a needle minder, and then a pin cushion to put stuff in. And then I have all of my supplies that I'm ever going to need to take with me for English paper piecing. And then this folds up in a neat little bundle and has this little guy, right? And then it's just like this neat little bundle that fits in a backpack or a little purse to go with you anywhere. And it also goes over the arm of a couch. So if I am sitting at the couch, I just have this over the arm, and I have all my supplies really close at hand. So that's the Make and Go pouch. The other thing that I have been enjoying a lot is, I'm going to take this out of the plastic so it's maybe not so glary on you. So the booklet pouch by the same designer. It has 2 sizes. One is small enough to put your small spools of like Aurifil thread in. All of your little supplies could go in there. And then the big one so this is my big one. So when you open it up, it's like a book. And it has clear pages. I have glittery stars on mine, so and then I have a needle minder sitting right there in case I need it. So I have everything organized. So this is the next thing I need to cut. And then all of my paper pieces are right there, all ready. So in case I need anything, it's right there. So I love that. That doesn't necessarily go everywhere with me, but it is a fantastic bag. And I also have done several classes in that. We'll do a couple more in the fall because I love this bag. And then the newest bag that I've been carrying with me is from the same designer. And it is called the 4-Pocket Case. And anybody who's getting my next box, here's your sneak peek. This will be in the September box, so we'll get to see it right now. And I love this thing. So this is great for many things. So it fits like an 8.5 by 11. It fits a booklet. So this is my booklet for Queen of Diamonds right there. And then this is the next paper piecing by Jody. I took a class from her. This is a fantastic, I can't wait to start on that one. And then it has 2 zippered pouches that have clear vinyl, or you can put the glittery vinyl right there. And then it snaps closed. And this is these. So the 2 things I would think I would consistently take with me on an airplane would be that and my Make and Go. And I'd had everything ready to go. And I'd be able to work on stuff. So if I'm at home and I'm working at the couch or the table, this is, it's called a lap stand. And what this guy is, I'm going to move this stuff so you can see it.
Why don't you put it on top of one of these?
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to show you it naked first. So the gentleman who created these for us made these all out of hardwood. They're amazing. So it has this top that's totally movable, so you can change the height and angle of it. Well, I'll show you how to do that. And then it also has a place for you to put your spool of thread. And then he put 2 different needle minders on here. So you could put, if you're working and you have 2 different threads or something, you could put a needle there and a needle on the other side, and it's all ready to go. And then there are 2 different little adjustment knobs right here. And one adjustment knob, I'm going to put this on top of here. One adjustment knob is for height. And one adjustment knob is for, so you can see you can make it super tall. So that's your adjustment for height. And then this one adjusts what angle you want it at. So if you want it flat or if you want it at an angle, and then you just adjust those. And it's nice and stable. And this could be on a table. This could be in your lap next to a table. This could be while you're sitting on your couch at night. And it just gives you a nice, stable environment to be able to hand piece and have all of your things right there. And also, if you have like a little kitty cat, it also gives them a block so they're not in your lap on your needlework as you're doing it. Possibly. Maybe not. So speaking of cats, so I made some covers for, I made a cover for mine. I may just make a few covers and let people choose the covers and the lap stands separately, or I'll go ahead and actually write out my pattern so that you can make your own little lap stand. So this little guy, it's just it just has elastic around the edges. And it just makes, if you want to like stick your needle in here, or you just want more of a cloth base for working on. So mine, so you can see, I have my little spool of thread in there. And I will do a separate video on how I use it. So I'll have Mark kind of give do a little video on me working on some things. So I just put what I'm working on. So I have my little English paper piece, my little Surfer Girls. We're working on that one. And it's just a place for you to, let me turn this around. So I'm doing it backwards. So, maybe I need to do the brighter one so you can see. Yeah. So it's just a good place to actually set up your work so that you know where things are going, right? And then this little piece of work is sitting right there. I can pick up 2 pieces, sew them together, kind of put them down and see how we're going, right? And then pick up the next 2, and then it just gives you a nice little stable environment to work with. So they're mixed woods, so you would have to come in and check out which one makes you happy, which one appeals to you the most. They're $75, and then I will I'll work up a little price on the little covers. It wouldn't be a huge amount. It's really scraps that you're using for these. So we'll have like a little pattern that goes with them so you can make your own cover. And I just think this would be a great gift for somebody who has everything, who really needs something amazing for a gift, or just buy it for yourself. So we'll have them all set up so you can kind of look at the all the different colors and all the different wood grains that are available. And they'll be in the shop and on the back table so you guys can take a look at them. So today was more about kind of just showing you some cool stuff and introducing this fantastic product. And hopefully we will be able to carry this product for a while, because I think it is just super fantastic quality. A lot of love goes into these, and you're supporting somebody who's right here in Michigan. So I think that'll do it for me today. And I think we have people waiting.
Yeah.
Do we? Oh, okay. So Shop Hop is still happening. Come on in. I have panels still available, and one more bowl of the so only maximum for the cuts, and